guys. Welcome to Living 757. Glad to see that you guys have enjoyed, joined us. Have enjoyed us. Yes, as you can see, Ashley, our other partner, she's enjoying her lovely week off.
Yes,
shout out to Ashley.
We love you,
Enjoy it. But it is, I mean, she's off at the right time, Patricia.
Yes, she is.
It is now. We are in the midst of summer now. The heat is here. 4th of July is the first official holiday of the summer, AKA fireworks, AKA cookouts, AKA
family time, AKA music, food,
festivals,
friends.
food, all types of stuff. Linen outfits, all white parties.
Bikini time.
Well, you know
Let me
what?
call that one.
Well, yeah, that's you. Okay, I'm definitely not doing bikinis
Well, just
at
for
all.
that one, I can take my high heels. But you know what? No, sometimes I use bikini with high heels.
You know what? That's a whole different type of situation. Now, Patricia, I got to ask you.
Yes.
Because you're originally from Uruguay.
Yes.
Did I say it right?
Uruguay.
Well, I was so off. Okay.
You were close. You said Uruguay.
Okay, Uruguay, right? So, but you've been in the States for about 2 decades. So how do you celebrate the 4th of July?
Yes, at the beginning, back in the time, I just was doing it because my kids, you know, it was fun, fireworks, food. But now I adopted as my celebration as well. I love 4th of July. I just enjoy it. And for the last 5 years, I've been doing it with my family. Before I just was doing it with friends. You know that I don't have much family here in Virginia.
Yeah.
But yes, I enjoyed this in Mount Rushmore for almost like 10 years.
Yeah,
going
I heard that is the spot to go.
Yes, it is really nice. And actually, if you guys want to celebrate this year at Mount Rushmore, the fireworks officially begin at 9:30 p.m. And they have more than 10 different options of food, Quincy.
Nice.
It's gonna be super awesome. The park is amazing. You know, they have a lot of going on. But yes, now I go back to the oceanfront. You know,
so you also go to the oceanfront too?
Yes, I've been celebrating in the oceanfront for the last 4 years. My family, my sister and her kids and her husband, they're coming from Fairfax down to the beach, and we have an amazing time. Also, if you want to celebrate there, the DeLorean is going to be playing live from, I think, from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., and then the fireworks start at 9:30 p.m. A lot of food, music, a lot of things going on at the oceanfront. So, guys, enjoy it, and yes, for Happy July.
Yeah, and that's obviously if you're on the oceanfront or on the south side, but if you're on the other side of the water, there's a pretty cool thing. There's the Phoebus Patriotic Car Show. Definitely get on out there. It's Thursday, July 4th, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Mellon Street, historic Phoebus, and it's free and open to the public, as well as there's the Independence Day celebration on the same day, July 4th. That's going to be, I believe it's in Yorktown, okay? So if you guys are looking for something fun, there's many choices on both sides of the water, and just so many cool things happening this summer. Yes, as you see right there, that's up in Yorktown. So many cool things happen this summer. Like, I didn't let a bunch of folks know, well, I kind of did, but it was on Facebook. I'm letting y'all know. My new comedy special just got released a few weeks ago, and I can finally let folks know. You can go out and you can check it out.
Can't wait to see it.
Yes, well, as a matter of fact, I'll show you a clip right now.
No way. Let's watch it.
Welcome to the stage, Quincy Carr.
I mean, we got a little color on the show. That's good. That's good. Talking about this jacket, y'all need to calm down. When two people who stutter see each other, no matter how bad our stutter is, we have to talk. That was the longest hello that almost never manifested itself. What's up, man? 3 days for that transaction. I got a ticket in the mail. I didn't know I committed a citation. Picture was beautiful. This was the clearest picture I have ever seen. These are the clearest pictures you will ever see of you committing a crime. It's not clear. For your next family portrait. Hey, sit up, sit up. We got to take this picture in 3, 2. If I say anything on this stage, okay, that you feel doesn't sit well with you, okay, if you want to get up, first of all, go that way. Don't come this way.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
I'm super. Thank you.
I'm so excited for you,
Yeah,
Quincy.
it's coming on the heels, and obviously you guys can scan that QR code. You can support by watching it. You can subscribe. The Dry Bar is a major platform across the globe, so I'm super excited about that.
I love it, and I'm sure, Quincy, that it will be super difficult to be the only entertainment on stage, right?
Yes, it is difficult because it's lonely by yourself at times.
I know.
But I enjoy it.
But you enjoy it. Well, now, talking about entertainment, we have a special guest today that he's going to make magic happen right here in our studios, John Jay.
That's me, Sean Jay. Kind of like that, kind of like John Jay, but Sean Jay. Now, today it's a hot day outside, and this past weekend was very, very hot. So I figured a lot of people always forget to stay hydrated, and we'll just do a little bit here. You can see this is real water, none of that fake stuff. I'm going to try to do something with this water. I'm going to try to recreate. I'm going to try to change the air pressure in this room, actually. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if this is science or if this is magic or what. But I just say 3, 2, 1, and it'll start to look like time stops. Just for a moment. Maybe it's science, maybe it's magic. If I was a real magician, I could do magic with anything. I just got one of these wooden sticks here. And if it goes up inside, this will be a big success. If it doesn't, this will be a big mess on the studio. We don't want that. 3, 2, 1. That's 1.
No way! Oh my gosh!
That's 2. And then this is the big moment that always gets the applause. I've actually got a full-size pen here. And if this works, you guys better go wild.
Oh my God! That is amazing!
Check it out, Quincy.
Hey,
check it out.
You know what?
You could actually check it out. You can unscrew the cap of the bottle.
wow.
And you can actually look inside of there.
It is real water. It is. Oh my goodness!
Oh yeah,
how you did that?
that's real water. Hold up, I'm gonna while you keep the segment going, I
Oh
gotta
my
come
God,
back.
I love this. Well,
I am-
welcome to Living 757. Thank you
you.
for being with us.
Thank
I know
you.
you travel all the United States with your magic.
I actually do, yes.
Yes, and so excited. Just tell a little bit more about you, really
Hold up,
quick.
man. Now, we didn't ask the fire marshal if we can do fire.
It's
Like,
okay.
what-
I just have something for you, Patricia. Right
Oh
here.
my God!
You know what? This guy is. You know what? You have found your man.
That's
right.
right.
He
Oh
make
my God, that's
flowers
it.
disappear. I
See?
mean,
See, and
appear.
the
See?
roses, and they
Look.
smell beautiful, just like you.
Oh,
Thank
look,
you
know,
so
you
much.
were really shooting your shot, Sean.
I got my Riz going on, my Riz-tastic. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what my daughter always said. Yeah, it's about that Riz. It's about that Riz. So now you perform, and you perform internationally,
Yes. Yes.
nationally, everywhere. Like, what is some of the best part about delivering magic and wowing people, man?
Yeah, well, so the meta of what I do, it's not just magic tricks. If you think about it, I'm in the stress relief business.
Absolutely.
Because this world, just like you with your
Yeah.
stand-up comedy, it's the
Yeah.
same
Yes.
thing in the sense that I try to make sure in a divided world, people are all stressed out and jacked up. What I do is relieve some of that stress. If it's only just for a few minutes
Yeah.
and makes people forget about their problems, that's real magic to
I
me.
love it.
That is entertainment,
I love it.
110%.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my gosh! I'm so excited. Look at how cute is this. It's perfect. I'm just like I'm posing for the camera.
She's just posing,
She is
beautiful.
insane. You know, no guest has ever gotten her
Never.
this
In 5
flustered
years. Never in
before.
5 years. Okay. So
I
now
do
I
what
know
I
you,
can.
you have another trick for us.
I do.
Okay.
But before I do, a lot of people think there's something that's stopping the water from coming out. So you can actually unscrew the cap of the bottle
Okay.
yourself and just hand it to me after you're done, so you
Okay.
don't lose it. And yeah, you could check it out. You could feel the
It
pen.
is water.
There's nothing.
There's nothing in there.
A lot of people
Oh,
think.
yeah.
I promise. It is water. There's nothing in
Isn't
there.
that wild?
It is water. I don't know
Okay,
why
so
they did that.
we got a minute before we need to get on with the show. What is another trick? I heard that you got another trick for us. I got to see this.
Yes, I do. Actually, now keeping it beach themed, I actually have.
All right.
Oh.
I actually have 2 seashells that
Okay.
I found at the beach.
2 seashells.
Right? And
Okay.
so I did something for Patricia. This is for you, Quincy.
Okay.
Ooh.
I actually want to ask you to take this
Maybe
marker.
this camera can be close.
If we can.
Right here, Tracy.
Right here. Here. Or
There,
if we
there,
can get,
right there, right
if we
there,
can get it
yeah.
right there.
Okay.
2 seashells. Now, Quincy, what I want you to do is, can you put your initials? Because you're famous. You know, you got your own comedy special
Okay.
going on.
So I got my initials.
need
QC. Those are
QC.
my initials.
Okay.
Like
Right.
right there. There you go. QC. All right. Cool.
QC.
All right.
And
so we
hang
got
on to
about-
that.
we
And
got
I'm going to
about
put
20
my,
seconds.
I'm going to put my initials on there. SJ. Okay. And I'm going to go as fast as I can. So
Okay.
you hold on to SJ.
Okay.
I'm going to hold on to yours because you're famous. Because I want to keep that as like a souvenir. So I'm going to wrap yours inside of the handkerchief.
Okay.
Here we go.
And I still got SJ.
Yep, you still got SJ. And Patricia, can you hold on to it?
Yes.
Hold on to it. Don't let the seashell go.
No, no.
Now this is the moment. This is called the moment of astonishment, where I take the seashell and it actually starts to look like
Oh,
the one
wait a
with
minute.
the QC on it.
Wait a
Because
minute.
that's QC, and Patricia,
But
you've been holding on to that the
I have
entire
QC
time.
in my hands.
Man, hold on.
Unless
brother.
you sign 2 of them.
No,
me
no,
the-
no. Okay, it's right there, Quincy. It's right there.
Yeah, let's,
It's right there.
holy mo.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
How do you switch them? No
Wow.
way.
Well, look,
This is magical.
Sean J, look, people, I'm sure they will be able to follow you. I think we
Yes.
put your information
Yes.
up on the screen. That was
Sean J.
absolutely amazing. And because
happens?
we don't have any other tricks up our sleeves for the rest of the show, but we definitely got a good show planned. I want you guys to get ready. We got a fun visit that includes 508 Craft House, and we'll introduce you to the High Five
And a
experience.
musical military salute from a local band. But at first, we have a person that's making the difference here in Hampton Roads. So that's going to be right after the break. Thank you so much
You're
for being with us
welcome.
in 757.
Beautiful.
Don't go anywhere, guys. We're coming back. Welcome back to Living 757. When it comes to celebrate any occasion in our lives, we can run some ideas. Luckily for us, our next guest, she can help us, which is that. Let's welcome to the show the Hive Experience 757, Tia and Tea. How are you, ladies?
Good, how are you?
I'm so excited for this segment because we are in a beautiful, beautiful place. Now, when it comes to your business, you guys bring your business to our door. Can we talk about the experience, the Hive Experience 757?
Yes, ma'am. We are 757's first mobile igloo service. We literally are a venue in a box. We bring the igloos to you. We celebrate all occasions, birthdays, weddings, anniversaries.
Just because.
Just because. Date nights.
know.
We
Yes.
specialize in everything that is
Fun
fun.
experience. Yeah.
And we bring the experience to you.
I love it. Like we can see the setup today, for example. Today, our theme is 4th of July, right? Because we are in the
Yes,
week of 4th of
ma'am.
July. I love the combination, the colors. So how you come up with the ideas when you have something, someone booked to you for the first time and you guys talk about the topic and then you design the decorations, you come up with those ideas with the client? How did that work?
Yes, so we came up with the concept in the middle of COVID. Believe it or not, it was in 2021. It was when the governor shut us down, and
Wow.
he said we could only have 10 people or less, and we wanted to be outside, but we wanted to be outside safely, of course. So
I love that's where the igloo comes alive. Right?
yes. So we literally set this up in the backyard. It was like, okay, we're gonna have a game night with our friends. Now our hives, they hold up to 10 people. And the governor had said 10 people or less. And I was like, oh, this is perfect. So we had a game night, and then I had a dream, and I was like, okay, we're gonna launch this. We're gonna make this a thing.
Oh, wow.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Well-
So when it comes to, I think first we started out just like the game night and small, intimate settings where people can just come and still gather, but still, of course, follow the guidelines because you don't want to run into trouble there. And then as time goes on, you know, setting up with people who want to have events, we have just like a baseline, for instance, 4th of July, Christmas, Father's Day, Mother's Day, and of course clients can have their input on whatever they want to have, and we try to incorporate and make sure their experience is one of a kind. So.
Yes.
I love that, Tia and Tia.
Yes.
I love your names, ladies.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
now, let's say if I don't have a backyard, how that works, and I still want to do something like this.
So we are a mobile service. However, we're open to any ideas that you may have. Like we've set up on beach before. We've set up at farms before.
Parks, recreation
We've done
parks.
parks.
We set up in your your mother's backyard, your cousin has
backyard,
a backyard,
yes.
we'll set up there. So.
Yes,
phone a friend.
that actually give me a very good idea. Like, let's call my friend Ashley, that I know
exactly.
she would love to have this set up in
Yes.
her backyard, and then I can celebrate at her house.
Absolutely, yes, ma'am.
I love that. So I'm seeing right here that in your website you have the most beautiful pictures. This is not just for 10 people. You also have big events, right? Let's
Yes.
talk about that.
So we started off as event planners. So we did things on a larger scale with our sister company, Save the Date 757. So we started off doing weddings, baby showers, bridal showers, those type of things. However, the Hive experience is for parties 16 or less. We do have another product called the Honeycomb. That is our glamping tent, and that's
Oh,
used,
wow.
it's like a multi-purpose tent. We use that for brunches, paint and sips, and it is also our glamping product where we put hot tubs in it. There's
Oh,
a bed
wow.
in there, and we give you a full-on experience. There's a TV in there, and of course, air conditioning because we want you to be comfortable.
Yes, actually, I want to talk about that because we're right here outside the Cox Studios. It's super hot today.
Yes.
But we are not feeling it because we have air conditioning. How
Yes.
smart is that?
Yeah, so my idea with it was like, okay, we want this to be a year-round business. So during the summer and the warmer months, we do provide an AC unit. During the colder months, we do provide either a fireplace or we also do heaters as well. We just want people to be comfortable.
So this is also for winter as well. I love the idea. I love everything from A to Z. Now, how people do the process? Like you have your website, we have to book through your website, or we just make a phone call?
Yeah, so we have multiple ways that you can book. You can book, of course, through our website, and that is through WITS. WIT site, and then also the easiest way is to just go on either one of our social media platforms, which is Instagram, Facebook, and we're very popular on TikTok. We actually had
nice.
quite a few videos go viral on TikTok. So if you click on in the bio, there's a link that's going to take you directly to our website, and you'll be able to click on any of the book now buttons on our homepage of our website. If you have any problems, of course, you can always give us a call. We're always available, or you can always reach out via email.
I love it. That's like all the info. Now, so you have any event coming up? What is next for you ladies?
What's next? I think we're just getting ready for the summertime. I think one of the big things when it comes to summer is just fellowship and getting with your friends and being outside. But
Yes.
of course, nobody wants to be uncomfortable. Cue the AC. So
know.
just setting it up, having dinner, or just certain parties. This is what we're getting ready for.
That is amazing. I know that you also want to move to Florida and open a location there.
Yes,
Yeah,
so that
that's
is in
coming.
the works. We are looking at Florida, Orlando, Florida, and the next stop is also going to be in Charlotte. So stay tuned.
I love it. Well, stay tuned for that. Thank you so much
Yes,
for being
you.
today
Thank
here
you.
in Living 757. Now you make people change and keep those memories together. Now I know Quincy is with another guest that is making the difference here in Hampton Roads.
Yes, Patricia, there certainly is. And such a great idea out there. Our next guest actually has some ties to love as well because she helps and she delivers a service through her company, or I'm sorry, through her company. She runs her own disability services agency that helps people with developmental disabilities as well as mental health, as well. So I'd like to welcome to Living 757. I'm going to introduce Africa Ansari, Erica Jones, and also his attendant, Athena Jones. Eric Jones, not Erica Jones, Eric Jones and Athena Jones. Welcome to the show, guys. How are y'all doing?
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
sorry, I stumbled on this thing. Now, maybe I have a disability of being able to read my own writing.
That's okay.
You know what? But I'll be better. I'll be better. First of all, I want to salute you because you are a fellow Navy sailor. Thank you for your service.
And thank you for your service as well.
Yeah. Now, what exactly did you do while you were serving?
So while I was an aircraft director.
Yeah.
Worked on the flight deck as a yellow shirt, directing airplanes.
Oh, wow.
And I did a number of things, but we'll just keep it briefly right there.
Okay.
So-
Well, and I know that you had to have the whole, because being out there on those.
It's loud.
Yes. Yes. So what was the point that kind of took your experience from the military and then where you actually helping people?
Well, I've always had a love for working with and for people. I thought I was going to be a nurse, but that quickly changed when I went into the military. So I actually started working at social services.
Okay.
And pretty much worked my way up to adult protective services. So I was working as an investigator for about 6 years, and then a friend of mine asked me when I was going to be ready to do my own thing and get from under, the red tape of not really being able to service individuals the way we wanted to show love. So I started my own company, and I started working with individuals with disabilities, and still doing it to this day. It's now been 13 years.
13 years.
Yes.
And of course, I mean, you have a great example here in Mr. Eric Jones. Now, Athena, the cool thing about you two, I just found out you're brother and sister, right?
We are brother and sister.
Right, so you're his attendant, and he's your brother. Now, Eric, I see that you looking down. Like, how is that? How is that relationship, man?
How is our relationship?
Working with your sister.
It's kind of working, like you can say, like weird, or it's working odd.
Oh, it's odd. You know what? I would feel the same way if I had to work with my sister. Got you. So is it like what is it for you working with your brother to help him?
So the goal is for, regardless of who it is, to be able to have the best life that they could have, however way that looks. And so, the benefit of being, genetically related is you get to be the ambassador, and you get to learn all the nuances of what he likes to do, what he doesn't like to do. And so then you create programs, find things that he loves to do, and say, hey, Eric, do you want to go out to a dance? Yep. Okay, no problem, we're going to a dance. Hey, Eric, you want to go to a wrestling? Yeah. Then we will do that. So there's a benefit to that, right? Family members are able to really learn the nuances of your family member. And there's a real benefit to that.
Yeah. And Eric, can you give us an example of what it's been like serving your community as well?
Serving my some things like I like to do is wrestling.
Oh man,
and
that's big time now.
Yeah.
Hold up, are you wrestling or are you watching?
I'm watching the other men wrestle.
Okay, I'm like, man, that's big time. If you jumping off the turnbuckle.
No, I'm watching my favorite wrestlers wrestle each other.
Okay. Got you.
Yeah.
Do you like Comic-Cons?
Yes, Comic-Cons. I like dressing up as my favorite, like Street Fighter. I dressed up as Street Fighter from Roku. Then I dressed up as Doctor Strange from the movie.
Wow. Well, you know what? And the services that you provide, Africa, is what's helping gentlemen like this guy here get a chance to enjoy the fruits of his life, right?
Yes.
So do you have any events or anything that's coming up that you want people to be on the lookout for?
We don't have any forthcoming events at the moment, but stay tuned because we will be, putting some things together for the fall. Summer's already here, and I know people are hot. It's hot outside, so I don't think a lot of people are trying to be outside. But in the fall, definitely.
Okay, got you. And your info is right there on the screen, so if people do want to get in contact with you, they can follow that right there. Athena, Eric, thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you for
very
having
much
us.
for swinging by, and thank you for doing what you do here in the community. Now, we do have to go to break, but there's a storm brewing, I heard, and that means there's going to be some storm chasers around here. So stick around after the break, and you'll see what we're talking about. Yes, Eric, there's a storm brewing. Hey guys, welcome back to Living 757. Now, of course, a lot of folks always say, I can't believe it's been 4 years since the pandemic, but there's a couple of good things that did come out of the pandemic, like in Norfolk, 508 Craft House. They have stellar customer service, and they also love their craft cocktails with, of course, food that'll make your taste buds jumping. I'm not talking no more because I'm hungry right now, so let's go ahead and welcome all of them, Rick, Liam, and also Chef Brittany to the show. How are all of you individuals doing today?
Good. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, the aroma is going to throw me off. But I'll start with both of you two, okay? Y'all didn't know each other, right? So, like, what's the story about how you came together prior to the pandemic and started this restaurant?
Yeah, Quincy, thanks first of all for having us. Rick signed the lease on our building at 508 Orapac Street in Norfolk a week before COVID hit.
Wow.
So all the plans to get that restaurant open back then were halted,
Yeah, I would
put on
imagine.
hold for a long time, and then we ran into some build-out issues along the way with contractors. So we just got the doors open 60 days ago.
60 days
We've been
ago.
doing really good.
That's
have a lot
good.
of good feedback so far.
Good, good, good. So you, I mean, like, you're meeting a guy from the marketing. You're like a guy that used to work for the government. And it's like, you say, all right, let's do this.
Yeah,
Let's do this
I
business.
spent my 20s and 30s running around the Middle East
Yeah.
primarily, and have always been a foodie. I was lucky my last duty station was Israel, to where I got to experience a lot of different food from around that area.
Okay.
And honestly, I just had this, I've always been interested in restaurants, and this was kind of my, come home for good kind of plan, and stop
Yeah.
doing that crazy life and offer a different type of cuisine with craft food and craft cocktails. And we had some friends in common who thought we would be a good combo team, put us in touch, and
Okay.
which led to us meeting Chef Brittany, and
Yeah,
and here we are.
because I'm seeing that y'all are like real cool friends, but you're on opposite ends of the couch. So let's get to Chef Brittany. How did you meet these individuals? And I mean, executive chef.
Thank you.
That's a different title,
It
right?
does have a different
Executive
title.
chef.
Thank
right?
you. Well, like you said, he's a foodie, and the previous restaurant I used to work at, he was a frequent flyer.
Yeah.
He came in, loved the food, and like he said, he was opening up a restaurant, and he was looking for a chef, so he found me.
Voila. Okay, now, is that how you present the food as soon as it's done? You just be like,
I let the food present
oh,
itself.
you go here. You don't
Yeah,
go here.
you don't need me to present it. It presents itself. Because you eat with your eyes first.
Yes, well, my eyes are full. Look here. So what we have here, like, explain these two plates, because I know I'm going to have to dig in one of them.
So we have bourbon lamb chops
Okay.
right here.
Ooh.
With creamy mashed potatoes. We have a mixed veg of vegetables.
Okay.
It's the squash, zucchini, and carrots.
Hold
and
up.
then
Yeah, so there's a lot of juice here, and I just want to make sure I don't spill this juice, because the producer's like, tilt it down, because their eyes are hungry too.
and I'm sure their stomachs are smelling
Gotcha.
their aroma.
So what do we have here?
So this is for people who like to step out of their norm. It's actually a beet pasta. So the sauce is made with beets.
Yeah.
It has goat cheese, a little bit of lemon zest, and then we garnish it with mint and pistachios.
Okay, look, I'm going to try it because
Go
I
right
am the
ahead.
trier. I am the trier on the show. Okay, so this is Beets.
Yes, sir.
Beets by Brittany in a bowl. Mm. You know what? I can taste that lemon and the cheese. And you know what? Okay, so when we think of beets, clearly we thinking of some senior citizens. No disrespect, but I'm almost there. Okay, and I love it. I am definitely a fan of that. So, Liam, what type of specials do you guys have at the restaurant right now that people would enjoy?
Yeah, on Tuesday, you can find us. We do Taco Tuesdays on Tuesdays. We got Wine Wednesdays on Wednesdays.
Okay.
And then we've got a smash burger deal on Thursdays.
So what does a smash burger consist of? Because I've heard it, but I've never seen it.
So a smash burger is going to be all beef patty, but you're going to be smashing that patty all the way down. We have some people that come in and still ask for a medium rare smash burger. Unfortunately, that's not something that you can get when it's a smash burger because the meat's smashed so thin that it's well done every time. So.
Well, and I'm assuming the executive chef has a lot to do with how good that smash burger is.
She absolutely does.
We have a great staff, and we all do well with the love experience that we put into the food.
Awesome, awesome. Well,
one of my favorites with
your information is on the screen, and these segments go by so fast. So Norfolk is where they can find you guys, right?
That's right.
Norfolk. All right, guys, make sure that you look them up. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I'm going to eat the rest of these beets by Brittany. Now, we do have to switch to another segment, and I think this food will have something to do with it because we got an influencer who's also a foodie.
That is right, Quincy. Food critic, influencer, blogger, content creator. Stormy Blue, she's that and so much more. How are you, girl?
I'm good. How are you doing?
So excited to have you with us today. Welcome to Living 757. And I know this is your thing. this is your foodie thing that you've been doing for so long. But let's talk a little bit more about, for those that they don't know who Stormy Blue is, how long you been doing this?
So I have been doing food blogging for almost 4 years in November.
Oh, wow, 4 years. I know you've been doing it for 4 years, but you traveled all Hampton Roads, right?
I think I've gone to over about 300 places in the 757, so I've been to a lot.
300 places, that's very hard to say. So how do you start this? Like people contact you, how it actually works being a foodie blogger?
So like currently or how I first started?
Like from the beginning.
From the beginning, actually, the first video I did was at Cork & Company in Norfolk. I went to brunch. I did like a vlog and just recorded it, and I just went viral on TikTok. And from there, it just kind of blew up, and people were like, "Can you try more places?" And I just kept it going.
I love that, and I think we have a video if we can share now with the audience.
What?
Finally opens up tomorrow. O Mochi's Virginia Beach location. Let me tell you about it. Hey Storm Chasers, O Mochi Virginia Beach is having their grand opening tomorrow, and you could get a free donut from 12 to 6 p.m. With the original location being in Richmond, they recently brought this down in Virginia Beach, and they serve mochi donuts, Korean corn dogs, and boba. I've only had a Korean corn dog one other time, and I wasn't really feeling it, but I think maybe it's the way they made it because these were really good. I also got to try some of their boba, and then of course, I had the mochi donuts, okay? I actually think that they really live up to their hype, and I'm super excited that they're in the area. Be sure to check them out and get your free donut. Read my caption for more details.
Okay, now I know why you went viral, girl. Eating those, I love it. It's just so yummy. Quincy, look at, what do you think about it?
Yes, I know, and I've already had that.
I know you tried that
so
one.
that's off the chain.
So you're ready
right
for the
now.
other stuff?
Yeah, oh yeah, I can definitely try some things. So we're about to transition to the way that you normally get ready to do your food critiques. So shout out to 508 Craft House.
Thank you.
That's providing this for us. So how would you do it? And we're gonna do it the same way. Like, where is my cell phone?
We
I know,
create
you gotta get your phone out.
I know your name is Stormy Chasers. Every time that you start a video, Stormy, you're like, okay, to all my Stormy Chasers out there, right? So we have our own names too.
Right.
You wanna hear them?
Right, but we want to see how you do yours first, as if you're getting ready to do a post, and then we'll do ours to follow up. But you take a bite.
It's
All right?
easy.
Gotcha.
So I'll take my phone out,
Okay.
right? Let me get into character. I gotta get into Storm Chaser character, okay? So the first thing I do whenever I go, of course, I'm always gotta have your phone out. Make
Right.
sure your cameras are clean, okay?
Okay.
Gotta make
Yes.
sure your camera's
I
clean.
do
That's
that all the
important.
time.
clean camera.
Yes, clean camera. And
got
then,
an
of course, the
iPad.
first thing I do is I look at all the dishes. I pay attention to the presentation of the dishes.
Okay.
And these all look delicious,
Awesome.
right? But the camera has to eat first, right?
Yes.
So you pull it out, take the videos, right? Some fun videos. Make sure that you get all of the angles of the food.
Get all the angles, because it's about
love
angles.
it.
Patricia
Yes,
says it all the
about
time.
angles.
Angles, Quincy.
Angles, Quincy.
And then after you get the angles, then of
Okay.
course it's time to dig in and actually try the food, okay? And then of course in my videos I always say, hey Storm Chasers, and that's just my community of followers,
Yeah.
and so, you know, they go where I go.
Okay, so do me an example of how you would do that, and then take a bite.
Okay, so I would just, you know, hey Storm Chasers, today I am trying out 508 Craft House, correct? Alrighty, and then what I would do after I took my videos, I'm going to cut into it.
Oh, she's gonna cut into
And
the
I always
lamb.
examine
Of
different
course.
things. Again, we're going to so many different places. I have had a lot of lamb in the area, so
Ooh.
that's always kind of my
Uh-oh.
thing. So I take a look at it,
Oh my gosh.
dip
All
it
right.
in the
Delicious.
juice.
And guys, if you can be here in the studio with us, smells so yummy.
And I always take a look at it, right? And then also got to record a nice little look of it so the camera and the
Okay.
people can see. And I take a bite, which is the best part.
Of course, it's the best part.
Okay, all
No,
right.
she makes it that sounds like so
Okay.
easy.
All
It
right,
looks so easy.
I don't know if we can get in the character as good as she did, but.
But you already tried this one, so you have to go with this.
All right, so do you want me to go next, or are you gonna go next?
What's your, and make sure you say your names too for
Right.
your
Okay,
followers.
yes. Okay, I'm going next.
Okay.
And my name is gonna be Spicy Mamacitas out there. How
Okay,
about that?
spicy
Okay.
mamacitas.
No room for the guys. No, mentira. You guys can be too.
No room
okay.
for us, huh?
So Spicy Mamacitas out there. Get your phones ready. And I'm gonna try this delicious play. Okay. I'm looking at the texture. I'm recording all the angles, like a Stormy used to say, and I'm going for it.
Oh boy, so that's how you do it? So you think
This
you're
is so
spicy?
tasty.
You think you're spicy mamacitas out
Spicy
there?
Mamacitas out there. You will love this dish. I'm sure
Okay,
of that. Quincy,
you
you're
know
next.
what? I'm
Oh
gonna need
my
my
God, so yummy.
producer. I'm gonna need them in my ear to tell me the last part of mine. Got it. Okay. Yes. Yes. Because I had it, but then they
What
added
is your
something.
name?
Okay. Okay. You ready?
Yes.
Hey. Hey, black pepper shakers out there. How y'all doing? Hey, we about to get down, okay? Look, I got some lamb that she already tasted the lamb. I'm a
Okay.
vegetable
Oh
guy.
my God, this is
black
so
pepper
yummy.
shakers out there. All right, hold up. Zucchini, squash, and mashed potatoes. I mash it on.
See, the one thing you didn't do was show your black, what was it, black pepper shakers?
Black
you didn't show
pepper
them
shakers.
the
Black
food.
pepper shakers.
I did show them my selfie did. I did just like this. It's an iPad
It's
for
okay,
heaven's
you
sake.
knew this. You knew, okay.
Oh, no, that was good. I love my vegetables nice and soft.
Yes.
And so black pepper shakers, make sure you go out there and you go get some 508 Craft House. Thank you.
There you
Yes,
go.
yes, thank you so much to 508 Craft House because this is so delicious. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Stormy, thank you so much. I know,
thank you.
where can people follow you really quick?
So you can follow me on Instagram at _StormyBlue, or you can follow me on TikTok at StormyBlue with 2 E's.
Oh.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for being
Thank
with
you
us
for having
today.
me.
Now from this delicious food, we have to go to commercial break, but right after the break is selfie time. So keep your phones in your hand because you're
sorry.
gonna need it. Yes, it's selfie time.
This
Come
is
on.
so heavy, though.
Easy.
This is an iPad.
Welcome back to Living 757. I adore love stories, and my next guest, she has the most beautiful love story I ever heard. Now, how about when we want to capture those moments? Well, Selfie to Canvas can help you with that. Let's welcome to the show the owner of Selfie to Canvas, Nancy. How are you, Nancy?
I'm wonderful. Thank you so very much.
I love your business idea. Now, can you just walk me through about how do you come up with this idea?
It's one of those that I saw it happening, and I was newly divorced and heard this little voice in my head that said, you can do that. So I learned everything I could from YouTube videos to other people, asked a lot of questions, made some investments in myself, and started my business in Texas.
And you started your business named Selfie to Canvas. Now, these days we have cell phones, tablets, computer, and I think we lost a little bit the, printing pictures like I do Canvas. Do this. I think this is a great, great idea in the right time. How do you manage that with your clients?
A lot of my clients are a little older and know that we've lost the family photo album.
Yeah.
So when you take a picture on your camera or your phone or your tablet,
yes,
you get some great memories, but then doing all of this together, you lose them.
It is true.
Try finding them.
And then you go through your phone, which I have it right here, sorry to my producer, and I think I have like 14,000 pictures. And then I remember just one that, when I went to a trip, boom, 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 and I didn't find it. So you are completely right about that.
Here's a little trick I help my customers with. Create an album on your cell phone and call it Selfies to Canvas, and put all the pictures there that you really think you like that you might want to use, because they'll still be in your main feed, but now you have them all
I love
close
it.
together. So make me an album.
I know. And this is just not for capture the most beautiful moments. I hear your story you were sharing with me that some people have, sometimes we lose our loved ones, that specific person that we want to just remember forever. And we don't have that perfect picture that we want, but you made that happen. How that works?
Absolutely. When you lose somebody suddenly, it's really, really hard to deal with. And a lot of times people around you remember the best pictures they've gotten for you and send them to me. I can help them with fixing the photos, adding words. I just did one for a young girl who worked for me and was murdered last year. So they could put the picture on her chair at her graduation, so she absolutely gets to enjoy, or her mother gets to enjoy that there. It's a touching moment, and tears are okay.
Yes.
So that's how we remember moments. I do pets, I do people, I do grandparents, pets.
Look at this one, it's so cute.
And I can do collages. I can put a bunch of different family photos together, all different things. So
I love it. I love it. And you just mentioned something really important. Sometimes these can be great for someone that at those moments that we cannot have. Right there, we have the beautiful Doogie. Oh my gosh, look at that. So cute. So now, Nancy, you have a very unique love story because you just remarried again, and you are so happy. And just listen to your story. I was like, please, can that happen to me again? So
it is if you're open. I came to Dallas. I had been with the VA hospital there, had my business there, met so many different people. Met so many different people, one of which was the last surviving Medal of Honor recipient from World War II, Woody Williams. And they were naming a ship after him. So I got an invitation from the Secretary of the Navy to come to Norfolk for his ship commissioning.
Oh, wow.
And being from Wisconsin, I came in a day early and took a tour on the battleship.
And that's it. That was a great story ever.
My husband was tour guide that day. My hair was all purple. He never took his eyes off me. We had a date that day. He invited me back. And the day I got back is the day the world shut down with COVID. So we quarantined together for 60 days. And when I flew home back to Texas to get me open, to get our shops open, he called my father and asked for my hand.
Oh, that is so beautiful.
He is
That
my
is so
Master
beautiful.
Chief.
Yes, and I love what you're doing, Nancy. I know this is the business. How can people reach out to you? How is the process? I know you also have a surprise for me. I've been waiting the whole segment.
I have a surprise one for each of them.
Oh my gosh, look at how cute we are right here.
That got sent to me in an email. Isn't that beautiful?
Oh my gosh.
So all you have to do is send a text to my number, 972-742-6459, or send an email to selfies2canvas@gmail.com. I have a Facebook page, I have an Instagram page. Just reach out. Now, if you're in the shops at the Painted Tree, that's where my shop is. If I'm there that day, I can turn one around for you in 20 minutes.
In 20 minutes, voila.
And let me tell you, at Christmas time, I may tell you it'll be ready in 2 hours, but
I love that.
I don't stop.
Well,
all December.
Thank you so much, Nancy, for being with us today at Living 757. Guys, I'm going to keep this one because I did a segment, so I had the time to choose. Now, thank you so much once again now for being your business so creative. I know Quincy is getting ready and getting creative with another guest.
Oh yeah, Patricia, I'm in my smock and everything, so I'm ready to get a little bit down and dirty, but what's very important is something called access. Access is something we all need no matter where we need it and how we need it, and our next guest provides a special type of access for those that are both visual and hearing impaired, like the Welcome to Living 757, Lois Boyle, and also Miss Frances Durham. What is happening, ladies? How are you both doing today?
I am doing wonderful. Thanks for having us.
Well, you know what? I appreciate it. You know, like you got me looking somewhat clean right now in this smock, right?
I want you to mess up your outfit.
Yeah, I don't want to mess it up either. Now, there's so much to unpack here, right? So you provide a special type of access for people that have lost like a few of their senses, right? Like hearing and also sight, things that a lot of us take for granted. So can you give a quick backstory and just an overview about what Access Virginia is all about?
Access Virginia is about creating access to the arts for persons with hearing loss and vision loss. And it started because as a court stenographer, I also provided captions for the deaf and hard of hearing. And one person, a young lady, said, I just want to go see a show. I lost my hearing at about age 30. And she had a degree in music and loved the arts, and she lost it all, her piano studio, everything. So she's, after providing services, captions for her, she said, I just want to go see a Broadway show. So I said, let's make it happen. And she was so emotional at the end. We were able to get into Chrysler Hall, and she was so emotional at the end. That's when I realized this was about missing a quality of lifestyle that she had not been able to access for over 20 years. And I was at a meeting with her, captioning for her, and there was this young lady sitting behind me.
Frances.
And, yes, and as Angela was telling the Norfolk Mayor's Commission for Persons with Disabilities about her experience being able to access the arts, Frances said, "What about us?"
Wow.
And she was talking about people with vision loss also want to be able to access the arts.
Right, well,
Don't leave us out.
Yeah, well, you know, clearly, Frances, you are one of the original committee board members. So we appreciate what you have done to get things started. And as far as getting things started, we both have some canvases, as y'all can see. So this is called Here in Paint, right?
Yes.
It's one of the activities that you do.
Yes.
Right? So just so I can match Miss Frances, I'm gonna have to make sure I cannot hear.
Yes.
I mean, I'm sorry, I cannot see. Yeah, see, it's all this hair I got on my head. It's covering my
You
ears.
have not seen the canvas yet.
No, I have not seen the canvas.
What we do is
Okay.
we provide audio description,
Okay,
and by our descriptions, you paint.
okay.
And let's see what it looks like at the end.
No problem. And we've got about 2 minutes left in the
Oh.
segment, so I want to make sure we get to it, and I can ask you a couple of more questions.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so before you, you have a white 8x10 canvas.
Okay.
There's a raised outline on it. If you want to take your fingers and kind of just feel the outline of the canvas
Okay. Wow.
on the raised outline on the canvas.
On the
in the
can-
middle, yes.
Got you,
Yes.
okay.
So there is a marker to your right on the table,
To my
a
right.
black marker. Yes, and you're going to take that marker,
Okay.
take the top off, the big top.
Okay.
Yes.
Take the big
and
top
with your finger, you're going to outline on the outside
on the outside. Hold
with
on.
the black
Hold
marker.
on, I'll turn it this way so
Okay,
the viewers
yes.
can probably see. So
Yes,
I'm gonna.
the outline of the most outer perimeter of the raised outline.
Okay. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm doing it right, but I feel
Okay.
the outline, and this is one of
Yes, go
those.
ahead.
Wow. So
The outline.
yeah.
Oh,
Well, you know what? Let's just pay attention to what she's doing, because clearly I have no experience. Frances,
this is how difficult it
yes,
is.
yes. I mean, I have a lot of respect for it. And Frances, can you just kind of talk to the fact of how fun these events are?
It is phenomenal. It gives someone who has vision loss the opportunity to get an idea of what it is like to paint.
Wow. Yeah, you know what? I thought this would be an easy task. I'm sure yours is going to look much better than mine. But Lois, really quick, I got to ask you. You guys got a 10-year anniversary event that's coming up. So briefly, if you can squeeze that information in so we can put it also on the screen.
Yes, we have our 10-year, and okay, that's good. 10-year anniversary gala coming up. It's going to be July 20th, 2024 at Christopher Newport University, David Student Union Ballroom. We're celebrating 10 years of access. We have expanded from 1 theater to 7 across Hampton Roads.
Awesome.
We do a program with kids with vision loss in partnership with Virginia Stage Company, and we do other activities like this. And we provide the services, captioning, and audio description at different civic events, which gives them an access to be able to socialize, which we know is important for your physical and mental
Hey, well,
health.
you know what? I can tell you this. I'm going to try not to be so distraught over mine. Yours looks great. And we got to go to commercial break because I need to get connected. And speaking of that, coming up after the commercial break is a music group called The Connect. I was looking at the wrong camera. I don't have it together today, but I'm going to find it. Right after the break, stay right there. This is so cool.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Living 757. What a great show.
Yeah, we gotta go. That's how
Yes.
fast it is. We want to leave you with our music video. This is The Connection with Brothers.
I stumbled through the door, had a drink at the bar. said, and I will honor my word. I'll look after the son you left behind. He has your courage and now your purple heart, so the two of you will never be apart. So here's to the good times, here's to the bad, here's